Hey, how's it going, guys? It's time for the weekly update. I know that those words have not come out of my mouth for a while now, and I want to say, before I start anything, I want to say I'm sorry for kind of lacking on the channel. I haven't been as consistent as I was when I started, and I've kind of fallen off because of work and personal things like my son and all that other good stuff. So yeah, I haven't been giving the channel like 100%. You guys have seen me stream here and there, which that's also falling apart. Um, and I feel that it's not fair to you guys, the subscribers, the followers. If you guys are following me on Twitch, thank you. And I feel that I kind of need to get it together. And this is one way of me getting back on track. Because I wasn't doing the weekly updates. I think I haven't done one for maybe a month now, maybe more than that. So by me doing the weekly update, it keeps me involved and it kind of motivates me like, oh, I have to do the weekly update. And then if I can do the weekly update, then I'm like, if I can do the weekly update, I can stream at least once or twice a week in the mornings, and then maybe at night as well, which is something I'm planning on doing this week. Not this week, but the following week. I might even do it this week. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the schedule. But yeah. But besides all of that, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for the lack of content. I know I posted a couple videos here and there of league cups that I went to and I commentated on, but I know that those cups were like far beyond their expiration date, so I posted them maybe like a week or 2 weeks after they happened, which that's not very good on my behalf because that content is technically expired. That's how I look at it. I don't know how you guys look at it, but that's just my point of view. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But now moving forward, I'm back and I'm gonna be on the grind. I'm gonna start making more videos, posting more stuff. I'm gonna do the weekly update, so you'll get a weekly video from me at least on YouTube by me doing the weekly update. And then I'm gonna be trying to stream as much as I can because I want to get more games in, because one, getting more games in helps me with my practice, which I'm trying really hard to get my invite this year, as you guys know. And then two, you guys get to hang out, come play some games, and we can talk about Pokemon and other good stuff. That, like, even though my channel is just Pokemon related, I talk about other stuff. Like if some of you guys have issues or stuff that you want to talk about, some of you have reached out to me and I was more than happy to give you my advice or my input on the situation. So yeah. So also for those of you that have talked to me in the past before about stuff that's going on in your lives, I hope that you guys are doing better. I know that I haven't been around enough to have conversations with you or just check up on you. So yeah, but I hope this message gets out to you and I hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, so let's start off with the Collinsville recap. This weekend I was in Collinsville at the regionals, and I was playing Zoroark. So now I'm gonna give you guys this little bit of advice and just take it from my side, from my perspective. When you go to one of these events, don't wait last minute. That's what I did, and here's my reasoning. I waited till the week before because Oceania happened, and then I thought like, okay, Oceania happened. This is gonna be the deck that's gonna do well, and everyone's gonna want to play it, and I want to counter it. That was my mindset, and I had lots of people that were kind of giving me advice, and I'm not saying that they gave me the wrong advice. They gave me the right advice. It's just I didn't practice enough. So I'm blaming myself for how my tournament ended. And yeah, so pretty much like I just want to shout out David Veronica and Daniel Collins, which are part of my testing group. Thank you guys for putting in the time, the effort, for all the advice that you guys gave me throughout this last week before going to Collinsville. So thank you for that. If it wasn't for you guys, I probably would have done much, much worse than I ended up doing. So yeah, so thank you. Now let's go into the matchups. So I played Zoroark, and I feel that Zoroark was the best choice that I could have made if I would have played. I was testing Malamar for like the longest, and I feel like if I would have gone with Malamar, Ultra Necrozma, it probably wouldn't have ended as well. I feel that it was countered really, really hard, and there was just situations where I'm just like, you know what, no, this deck it's not running at 100%, and I don't want to risk like me going draw pass, you know, because that deck does that sometimes, and I'm not okay with that. So yeah, so I wanted a little bit more control of my deck, and Zoroark was the way to go. I did not play the Lucario version because I'm very anti-Lucario. I think it's a very dumb card. But now, after getting a deck profile from Danny Altavilla and him kind of breaking the deck down and explaining the ins and outs, which I have to say, out of everyone that I interview, I think Danny's like the best person that I interview. He goes into so much detail, and obviously like the deck profiles have a double meaning. One, it's to get the content and to give it to you guys, so you guys get that fresh, in the moment, after their losses, after their tournament response. Not like, oh, you know, what did I do? And like a couple of days later, like you forget, like you don't remember everything, like unless you take notes and stuff, you know. Like some of these guys did take notes, so yeah. But if you get them in the moment, like you get more of a real expression. I think that's what the best part of my channel is, that when I do the interviews, that's what you get. You get that raw expression out of people. But yeah, and Danny Altavilla, he just goes into so much detail and says like, look, like this is what the matchups were. This is why we chose this. This is why I did this. This is, and he just talks in so much detail. And I feel that's so great, because it gives you guys, the viewers, a better idea of what the deck is. And then two, it helps me because I see things that pro players are thinking of. If they're top 8ing or they're ending up somewhere in the ladder, it's for a reason. Like it's not because they're just like, oh, I drew a broken hand. No, like I do that. I draw broken hands and I don't top 8. Like I don't top 64. So yeah, so these guys obviously they're thinking on a different level than me. So it's really helpful for me to talk to them, and I have to say thank you to Danny Altavilla for going into so much detail on his deck, because it's now opened up my mind, and it's kind of converted me to play Lucario now. But yeah, because it's so good, like it really is. And the Rainbow Energy, like I had thought of it too, and I was all like, oh, like I wasn't even gonna run the Rainbow Energy in with Lucario. I was gonna run the Rainbow Energy with Lycanroc, because I can be like, oh, I can Dangerous Rogue, and then have an energy on the bench, or like energy on the Lycanroc, Dangerous Rogue, and then pass, and then they'll poke it, and then I'll be Acerola. If they don't poke it, I can still Acerola, pick it up, and if I have another Rockruff on the bench, Dangerous Rogue, pull something else up, and then knockout. Or not, Bloodthirsty Eyes, pull something else up, knockout. You know, that's how I thought of it. And I'm pretty sure Danny thought of it as well, because I'm pretty sure he did it as well. But he was mostly using it for Lucario and going attach, Rainbow Energy, attack. They don't get through Lucario, Acerola, and then they just start. He just starts cycling, which is busted. So yeah. So, anyways, okay, let's talk about matchups. I ended up playing round 1, Malamar, Ocho Necrozma, which is hilarious because that's the deck I was testing for so long, so I knew how to beat it. It just ended up, I misplayed, I really did, and it was the first game of the rounds, so I kind of still was trying to like figure out the deck. So I promoted a Tapu Lele when I had an Alolan Muck on the bench, which I should have just given them the Alolan Muck so you can take 1 prize, and then I wouldn't have given them a 2 prize lead, which helped them spread and then get the knockouts that he wanted. So that cost me game 1, and then game 2 he just popped off, and that was pretty much it. Oh no, we went into game 2, and then we went into time, and then he won because of time. But yeah, but then after that I played a couple other games and I ended up winning. I got up to the point where I was like, I was doing very well. I was like XN1 into round like 6, I think, something like that. Yeah, I think, yeah, around 5 I was like XN1, which was good. And then I just started like going downhill from there. I ended up getting 2 losses, so I was 5-3, or no, I was 6-2. So I was 6-2, and then I went into round 9. So I'm just gonna jump forward to where my tournament run like got really like annoying, and I was very upset. And I only want to talk about it because I want your opinion, because I want to know if I had done the right thing, or if I didn't do the right thing or what I should have done. I don't know. It's usually like I know what I'm doing, but in this case scenario, it's thrown me so off, and I just kind of need some feedback. So hopefully you guys can give me that feedback. Let me know in the comments what you think about what I'm about to say. Did I do the right thing? Did I not do the right thing? Yada yada yada. But yeah. So, anyways, round 9 of this tournament, right? Last round of this tournament, I am playing against Pikarom. We go into game 1, and game 1 he destroys me. Game 2 I sweep him, and we go into game 3, right? So we're into game 3, and I'm just applying pressure, and we get it up to the point that he has a Zoroark. Oh no, he has a Zekrom, right? And I had a Lycanroc. I had a Lycanroc with an energy. So I promote this Lycanroc, right? He takes 2 prizes. I think he knocked out like a Lele or something. Yeah, he knocked out a Lele because I started a Lele. So he knocks out Lele. I bring up this Lycanroc with an energy, and it's the new one, the one from Team Up. I have to state that because it makes a difference. So I promote this Lycanroc with an energy, attach DCE, and I go 120 times 2, 240 knockout. So this Zekrom is dead, right? Now, my board state was this Lycanroc. I already had a Alolan Muck, and I had 2 Zoroarks. So I go attack, knockout. I take 3 prizes. He had just knocked out my Lele and put 3 energies on Zeraora on the bench, and he had a Jirachi. So he only had Jirachi and Zeraora, no skateboard on the Jirachi. So he promotes Jirachi. He goes draw. He goes Volkner. Gets an energy, gets a choice band. Attaches choice band to Zeraora, attaches energy to Jirachi, goes Acrobike. Acrobike. Time is called. So time is called during his turn. And then he goes Acrobike. Right? And he draws. And then he goes, and I was like, all right, I got it. And I was like, wait a minute. So, and I started doing the math. So here's where I kind of like, and this is round 9. This is round 9. So I was already like very tired. So I started doing the math. I was like, okay, so he has a Zeraora. It's doing 160. He has a choice band, 190. He needs an Electro Power to knock out my Lycanroc. So he goes Ultra Ball, discards, searches deck, grabs Marshadow, plays Marshadow. I was so caught up in the moment that I shuffled, and he shuffled, and he goes draw, 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 draw. Electro Power. Drops Electro Power, retreats, brings up Zeraora, knocks out my Lycanroc, right? So I'm all like, okay, whatever. I draw. I promote Zoroark. I draw, and I'm all like, you know what? He can't attack again. I'm out of resources. Like, I can't get a knockout on this Zeraora. Like, I can't take 3 prizes in two turns because it was time. So I was all like, you know what? Just trade, blah, 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 pass. He draws, and as soon as he draws, he draws and he goes, And I was like, wait a minute. How did you play Marshadow? He's all like, I just played it from my hand. I Ultra Balled for it. I was like, I have a Alolan Muck. He's all like, oh. And then the judge was next to us because time had been called. And judges are like, oh, snaps. And I was like, so what happens? They're like, oh, I don't know. Let me go find out. So they go over, they call a judge, like a better judge or whatever. And then he comes over and he's all like, yeah, so you know what? Since you both, it's an irreversible game state, you both get a game loss, right? And I was like, okay. And prior to this, I had told him, I was like, yo, are you chasing points? He's like, no, I'm just here for fun. And I was like, all right. So then we both shuffle. So then we had both shuffle, we both lost, right? So then I told the judge, I was like, hey, so if I forfeit, does my opponent get the win? He's all like, yeah, you can forfeit and your opponent will get the win. I was like, okay. So if one of us forfeits, the other person will get the win, right? Correct? I just want to clarify that. Yeah, okay. So then I try to kind of lawyer my way out of it. I was all like, so based on my board state, prior to this attack, prior to you getting that Electro Power off of the Marshadow, I had this Lycanroc and I had game, correct? He's all like, my opponent was like, yeah. He's all like, all right. So do you feel it's all right that we both lose right now? He's all like, I'm okay with it. And I was like, what? What? Like, you're okay with both of us losing? He's like, yeah, I'm fine with it. With a big old smile on his face. And I was like, no. Like, it's not fair to either one of us. Like, someone has to get points. Someone has to get this win. It's pretty much pointless that we played 9 rounds for both of us to not get points. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I forfeit, my opponent gets the win. So I gave my opponent the win, right? Because I felt that it wasn't fair that either one of us, whether it was him or me, that we played 9 rounds and none of us were getting any points. I know he's not chasing points, but like, it's still not fair. It's not fair that it just fizzles and goes to waste, you know? So then I give my opponent the win, right? And he's all happy. And I'm pissed. I'm very pissed. I'm very upset. Because it's like, come on, dude. Like, I would think there would be some kind of honor, you know, like some honor system being like, you know what, board stayed. And if it wasn't for me drawing this card off of the card that I wasn't supposed to play, like, yeah, man, you had the win, you know? But this person, I don't remember his name. And even if I knew his name, I wouldn't say it because I don't want to put him on blast. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure just by me saying that it's round 9 of my run, I'm pretty sure you guys can look it up and find out who it was. But I don't want to say it. So yeah, but yeah, this guy was a jerk. Like, honestly, and I was so mad. I was so heated. Like, I'm still heated. Like, I'm like upset. But I want to know, because I was told, because I explained this to a lot of people apparently, and there was a lot of people watching. I had explained, I was like, so did I do the right thing? And they're like, you probably should have offered an ID, but like based off of what your opponent did, he probably wouldn't have given you the ID anyways. So yeah, so I want to know what you guys would have done in my scenario. You know, like, did I do the right thing? Should I just been a jerk as well and been like, no, you know what, screw it, we're both gonna lose? Like, was that what I should have done? Or did I do the right thing? Did I give him the win and be like, yo man, you get the win, there you go, good luck on whatever it is you're gonna do, you know? I want to hear your thoughts, because I kind of need to get myself out of this mind state, because I still think that I don't know, I feel like I did the wrong thing. So I want to know if I did the right thing or if I didn't do the right thing. So then I'm like, okay, like, I'm not sure if I did the right thing or the wrong thing. I'm like so like confused right now, and I'm still heated. Jesus Christ. All right, that's it. I'm done venting. But yeah, but that's it. And then I ended up going 5-4. I got no points, or 6-3. No, 5-4. Yeah, I got 5-4, no points. And yeah, and we had 256, could have gotten points, and I still got no points. It was upsetting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, what I should have done, what you guys would have done. I understand that some of you are gonna be like, you should have paid attention to board state, because yeah, I should have paid attention to board state, but I was tired. Like, 9 rounds of Pokemon gets you. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I think I should do the weekly update, but I feel like I should cut this into 2 parts. But yeah, because I just ranted about Collinsville, and then like I should do like a separate one for just the weekly update. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it. But yeah, so that was the Collinsville recap. You know what? Let's just run with it. See, this is why some people are like, David, you need a script. And at the same time, it's like, nah, we run with it. So yeah, this is going to be quick anyways. Like, there's not that many cups. Well, there's quite a few cups. But yeah, so, and either way, I'm doing the cups next week. There's only like 2 cups this weekend. So yeah, so it's okay. Anyways, March 2nd, which is this Saturday, there's one in Winnetka. It's standard. It's $25. The cap is 64 players. You need to pre-register. If you pre-register, it's $20, but if you don't, it's $25 at the door. This is at Fire and Dice. I love them. I really do. That's my testing grounds, and also they run some really, really smooth tournaments. Sometimes it gets a little wild in there because like some of the players like just get out of hand. But besides that, it's the best place to be at, honestly. Like out of all the tournaments that I've been to, I think this is one of my top ones. But yeah, also March 2nd on Saturday, there's one in Tijuana. So for those of you that are in San Diego or like Oceanside, like SoCal, like close to the border, maybe you want to go to TJ if you have your passport. It's standard. It's 200 pesos, which is like Mexican money. I think it converts to like $5-10. Don't quote me on that. I'm not really good with conversions, but yeah. So go check that out. The TJ players, the Mexicali players, they're probably gonna be there if they're still playing. I haven't seen them since like Anaheim last year, but they're amazing. Oh wait, I saw them at Anaheim this year. Well, I saw some of them, but yeah. But they're really cool guys and they're really chill. So if you're trying to go to a tournament, go hang out with them. Don't worry, they know English, so don't be like, oh well, the language barrier. No, that's not a thing. Like they know English. Like Jesus. Like if anything, we're the dumb ones because we don't speak Spanish. Well, not me. Obviously, yo sé cómo hablar el español, pero ellos, hay gente que no sabe hablar el español y es like if everyone around you speaking Spanish, you should probably learn Spanish. Kind of like me, like right now, like when I was working in Sherman Oaks, like everyone was speaking Armenian. Like I had a lot of Armenian customers, so I was like, maybe I should learn Armenian, you know? Because it's like if I'm dealing with this for like a good like every day, like I should probably like learn the language. But whatever, so that's just my mindset. But whatever. Anyways, moving on. March 6th on Wednesday. That's right, on a Wednesday. Las Vegas. They're having a standard tournament. It's $15. It starts at 6 p.m. So I'm probably going to this because it's on a Wednesday, and I can one shot it there, play my tournament, one shot it back, like no degeneracy. I don't need to go to the casino, none of that stuff. I can be responsible and just go to Vegas for my tournament, come back home. So that might be the play. Just FYI. Don't forget, guys, links to all of these are in the description. Check those out. But yeah. March 9th, Saturday, Los Angeles. It's a standard tournament. It's $15. That's pretty much all I have. I think you have to register at the door. So show up early. I don't know what their cap is because that wasn't on there either. But yeah. March 10th, which is Sunday, Berkeley. It's going to be standard. It's $20. The cap is $70. Okay, so make sure you register for this one early or show up early. But yeah. March 16th, which is Saturday, Concord, standard tournament as well. It's going to be $10, which is actually very good for a tournament. Most of these are like $20, $15 for $10. I'll pay $10 I'll pay $10 for a cup. So yeah, you need to call to pre-register. So if you're trying to go to this one, please call pre-register. Don't get bumped out. But yeah, if you guys are really trying to go to these tournaments, it's always good to plan ahead. But yeah, that's also another reason why I do the weekly update, to help you guys out. So then you guys know, okay, like I have a tournament this day, I need to plan stuff. So yeah, it helps you guys out. It helps me out. It's a win-win for all of us. But yeah, March 17th, Sunday, Temecula. This is the Tropical Beach tournament, for those of you that didn't know. So if they get 50 people, they're giving out a Tropical Beach plus pricing, I think. I think it's plus pricing, which is busted. So yeah, it's standard. It's $20. Remember, they have to hit 50 to give out that Tropical Beach, which I'm pretty sure it's going to hit 50. There's already like a lot of people talking about this tournament. The cap will be determined the day of, so there is no cap yet, but depending on how many people they get. Also, I haven't talked to LJ directly, but I've heard people that have been talking to LJ. So this tournament, if you bring your own table, it sounds really funny. Like on paper, it sounds really funny, but just hear me out. If you bring, oh my God, I can't do it. If you bring your own table, you will automatically get a spot. So yeah, like if you bring your own table and chairs, you might not even need the chairs. I think they just want you to bring your own table. So yeah, if you, I'm sorry, it's just really funny. So if you bring your own table, you get a spot because they'll probably use the parking lot to have some of you play outside. So if you guys are all right with that, like you're Gucci. So yeah, but don't quote me on that. If you guys want to, like, that's just a rumor I heard floating around Cali. So yeah, but if you want to find out, just hit them up directly, and ask them, be like, yo, like I heard Pokemon Heroes say that if I bring my own table, I get a spot in the tournament. Just verify with them and see what they tell you, because it's a rumor. I'm not saying that's what they told me, but this is what I heard. But yeah, so there's that. March 23rd, Saturday, Modesto. It's standard. It's $15. You need to call to register, so please call if you're trying to go to this one. Same day, March 23rd, Saturday, Baldwin Park. It's also standard. It's gonna be $10, which I love. Baldwin Park is another event that I like to go to. Their venue's kind of small, but they run a tight shift. It's $10. You go through Eventbrite. I think they're still doing that, which is awesome, because that means like your pre-registration is free. Like you pre-register for free, and then the day of you pay. So it's the best way of organizing these events, and I don't know why everyone else hasn't done it. Because then like other venues, like, yeah, you're collecting money, but then you gotta return it, and that becomes a big hassle and a big headache, and some people don't get their money back, and it's just chaos. So I don't like that way of doing it. I like this way of doing it, and I think they're really smart by doing it this way. So yeah. March 24th, which is Sunday, Norwalk. It's gonna be standard. It's $15, and the cap is $40. So this one's gonna be small, guys. Make sure to like register if you can. Call them, hit them up. If not, just show up early. March 30th, which is Saturday, we got Bakersfield. It's standard as well. It's gonna be $15. The cap is $58. So $58 for the Bakersfield one. Make sure you sign up for this one. There is a link for this one, but it's not up yet, so it'll probably be up in the next couple days. So once this is up, I'll have it up for you guys. But yeah, but for right now, I just gave you the one straight to Pokemon. That gives you all the event info. But yeah, March 30th on Saturday, St. Clara. It's standard. It's $18. I don't know why it's $18, but hey, it's $18. If you want points, go hang out. But yeah, April 14th, which these are going into April now, so there's not that many posted, but I'm pretty sure the rest will be posted sooner or later. April 14th, it's a Sunday, Elk Grove standard tournament, $13. The cap is $50. Make sure to register for this one, guys. But yeah, April 20th, which is Saturday, Riverside at Top Deck Keep. It's standard, $15, which I love Top Deck Keep because, one, their pricing is awesome. Two, their organizer, which is Eric, is the best. And three, the store owner, he's a great guy. I think so. But yeah, and that's really hard for me to say. Like, some venues are cool because of staff, some venues are cool because of owners. This venue is cool because of both. Both the staff and the owner are awesome. Like, I didn't go to their last tournament. I felt really bad because of work and stuff, but I want to go. I like going to all their events. But April 20th, I might not be able to go because I probably won't be here. But if I'm here, I might go to it. But yeah, it's a standard. It's $15, and call to pre-register. Just the link to that's in the description. Just click it. It'll give you their number, and then just call them, and then you're set. So yeah, that's it. That's your weekly update. That's all I got for you guys. But yeah, I am now running late because I dragged on a little bit longer than I was supposed to. I guess because of the recap. I should have calculated the recap was going to be a nice little long rant, but whatever's. But yeah, there you guys have it. There's your weekly update. I hope you guys are getting as much use out of this as I am, and I'm so glad to be back, and I feel good. You know, I feel like if I keep this momentum, like, I'll do the weekly updates, I'll get on streaming, and the channel's just gonna start growing some more. It's already growing as it is, which I'm so happy. I'm happy that it's at a good, consistent pace, and I'm pretty sure that it's just gonna go up from here, and I can't wait for that. And I'm so glad that you guys are gonna join me for this amazing adventure that's taking part of my life right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share the video with anybody that wants to know anything about the cups or events going on in their area for SoCal and NorCal, California in general, and sometimes Vegas. Sometimes we go kick it in Vegas. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.